Well, the game, just went, as not predicted, but as planned. I was really happy the way our girls came out and really forced the tempo and pushed the action. Again, it wasn't predicted, but that's the best case scenario that happened, is that we just had a sense of freedom out there and pushed the ball and looked at the floor and played a little reckless abandon on defense. And we've worked hard in practice the last 2 weeks. And not to say we play like this every time, but that was a good dose of what we've been preaching and working on this last 2 weeks, just to keep going the way we were, kind of like pre-J.C. Bigham injury, or in the post-J.C. Bigham injury. And I think Priscilla over here is taking over pretty good for it, and her teammates around her. And that was my best case scenario, that Priscilla can step in with J.C. and keep the same rotation, keep the same subbing, keep the same depth going, and take life as normal. And right now, life feels normal for us, so we feel pretty good.
And media, if you could please identify yourself when you ask the question, and then we'll take questions first for the student athletes only at this time.
Mike Brown, Tulsa World. How'd you feel out there the first tournament game?
It feels great. Just stepping up, helping out the teams, what I really wanted to do. And in this game, that's what needed to happen, especially being this our first game. It's our first show around, so we just needed to step it up and play how we know how to play. So I think we did a good job doing that.
You obviously wanted to get Casey a basket at the end. A little disappointed that
Oh, no. I'm glad she's on the court. She's part of our team, and we always have that in mind. So it would have been nice, if she would have made it, but it's good just having her on the court. It's a positive note for us.
Any further questions for the student athletes?
I'll just ask Kelly how you felt out there.
I felt really good. It's a lot different than we felt last year, I think, because last year we came in. I know we won the first 2 games, but we didn't play our best really in any of the games. So it just feels really good to come out and play. Like, everyone played well. Everyone had a good game. We shared the ball really well. We played our game. We played how we know how to play ball. So, it feels awesome playing like us. So.
Is this I haven't seen you all play, but almost everybody played well. Is this as good as you all played on here?
We played really good. We've had a few other games like this. Honestly, our last 2 games have kind of been like this as well. This is probably the high note since it's a conference tournament first round, so probably so. But saying that, we've also had a few other games like that this year. So.
All right, ladies, you're dismissed. Congratulations. Once the student athletes leave, we'll do follow-up questions with Coach. Coach, would you like to take any other further questions?
Okay. Yeah. You mean Terry?
Terry Van, record yards here. You're going to, anytime you break scoring record, you're going to get this question, but, Kevin's in there with 3 minutes left, and just your thoughts. And you guys, it's not like you don't score 100 points on a regular basis, but your thoughts on how you manage that, if you guys ever concerned about people's perceptions of maybe running the score.
No, because we don't know how to play man-to-man defense, and you can tell we don't know how to play 2-3 zone. This is tournament time, and you just got to play with. In fact, I was kind of shaking my boots over the sidelines. That I want to be respectful of the game. At the same time, we're trying to iron some things out that were pretty traumatic just 2.5 weeks ago. And so, any kind of success we can have, we'll take, because we can't duplicate that in practice. That's just. That's who we are. I wish we could press 40 minutes. We pulled that off, about 15 minutes ago. And I think that's probably, that was our sign of backing off a little bit. So I don't know what else you can do. We had 7 girls that basically play ball for us. One's a walk-on. That's all we got. So we're a small band of players right now with no seniors. And so playing for us right now, we just got to play ball. So that really didn't come to my mind other than pulling the press off 15 minutes ago. And then I look at the minutes. Kevy had 31 minutes. Priscilla had 34 minutes. Georgia had 27 minutes. Those are the only 3 guards we have other than J.C. Bigham. So you can't spread the minutes out too much more than that either. But like Kevy said, this is really our comfort zone of playing this way and playing for 40 minutes. That's truly our comfort zone. If we can keep this up, we're pretty tough to beat.
People see the points that Kevy scores and the assists that JC and the points, but how valuable is Jordan Pyle to this team?
Well, Jordan, what I like to think, Kevy is made for our offense and our defense, and so is Jordan. And the offense, the defense we run, it's a small, mobile post girl that has soft hands like Jordan does. I mean, Jordan's kind of sneaky. She kind of backs around people and kind of slips in front of people and catches a very good receiver of the ball. So Jordan, who's better, JC, Kevy, or Jordan? Kevy's kind of our, for lack of better ways, maybe our table, and JC and Kevy are kind of our place setting, so to speak. It's a good trio. It's a good trio of players, and Jordan is a little bit of the light-hearted girl on our team. She's the one that kind of dances around, prances around, kind of laughs a lot and giggles a lot, and she's probably my biggest challenge to keep her on the straight and narrow. Really good girl. She's our poster child of who we are at ORU. Literally the poster child of who we are. But sometimes she giggles a little bit too much.
Can you say what you mean by poster child?
Yeah, she's an outstanding young Christian woman. Give you a good example in Dominican Republic last summer at a women's prison. She prayed for the women there at the prison, and they had tears streaming down their cheeks when she was done praying for them. And that's who Jordan Pyle is. When our opponents get knocked down on the floor, Jordan is always there to pick them up. So it's hard to beat that kind of character. It's hard to beat that kind of a kid. So it's hard to chew on Jordan Pyle when she giggles and when she has a little bit of a light step in her foot.
Time for 2 more questions. One more. All right, Coach, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.